This is Wolfish Grin 84, and echo. Sorry, Mr. Killer Andy, I am broadcasting, and I do not mean to echo in your TV. Anyway, so what we are doing here is I'm going to show you how to start some daily quests in the Clockwork City. So here we go. If you have all the DLC, you go to your collections, and then you go to your stories. DLC, Clockwork City. And bada bing. So we go on through here. This portal right there. And I think I'm going to take my voice out of the area. That way I'm not disturbing other people. Well, that's loading. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a party here. Alright, so we now have, it's just us talking. Alright, so here we are, we're in Deshawn. So if you look in your upper right hand corner there, it says Warning Davin's Watch. You want to go over to the Clockwork City. And also, you'll find a lot of daily quests as well with, the crafting writs. This one's consumables, but you see things like that, and it has the consumables. It'll have a little arrow. They also have crafting writs near the blacksmithing stations that you can go to. And I am going to do one thing before I go ahead and start this. If you guys are ever doing any of the Jubilee events or any of the events that are going on, you always want to take advantage of those because you get double the XP. Or, yeah, double XP. So I'm going to go over to my mementos here, eat my third Jubilee cake. Get a piece of that there. Boy, my kids are having a good time today. And this, everybody, is the Clockwork City. This is how you get to the Clockwork City.
You've arrived at last. Come forward. We have much to discuss.
You gotta talk to this guy. Deveth Fear.
You've arrived. A voyage that only a few... I do. You escaped the prison? Of course. Prepare if you must, but make it quick. Time is not on our side.
I'm going to try to keep my videos limited to, 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I do not want to be doing too long of videos for you guys. I know it could be droning on and on and on. But you just want to kind of just watch closely. Hit the rewind button if you missed something.
companion arrives at last. Now then, our journey
And with the
begins
conversation, it really doesn't matter
Arbor of Mist.
what you say to him, what you ask. You should always get the quest. I just kind of spam X.
See a Daedric art.
It is kind of a cool story behind what he's trying to tell you if you watch it or read it. So that's all up to you guys. These people talk too much, man. I just want to get through it and get through it. Get some of that zoom zoom juice. All right. So you just kind of follow him. He'll show you where you need to go. Just like he says, follow me.
Welcome to the dwarven hold of Barmsarm Shen.
Oh, bombs on Shand.
That AM's holy city of Mournhold has Gwemric boots that you know. Curious. Practically no one knows this route, but this scaffolding looks new. Built by rogue ordinators, perhaps? Stay watchful. Sotha Seal always did admire dwarven industry, albeit quietly. Perhaps that's why he built his city here. This lift will take us to the nethermost depths of the ruin, and to our destination. Come on. You go. The entrance lies just ahead.
Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Yay, we're still going. Droning on and on and on.
Sotha Seal's factotum still remember me.
That's right, you guys better split the way.
I'd say prepare yourself, but nothing can prepare you for what's to come. Touch the sphere.
You better recognize your master.
This is not the brass fortress. Someone diverted our passage. Audacious, but foolhardy. When I find them, wait. I feel cold. Back, creature! My shadow! My power! Don't let it escape!
So he loses his shadow, and then you have to go help him get it back. Kind of like, the movie Hook, Peter Pan. Oh yeah, and then you get to fight these guys. Which they're not too hard. It's
Activating!
rather entertaining.
Ready your weapons! I will assist you as best I can!
And just in case you guys are wondering, the class that I am playing on here is a stamina-based warden. Most of my characters are stamina-based. Give them a little winter's revenge right there. See how that cools them off a little bit.
Diamondbacks! Spinning up! Destroy them!
Give them a little gripping shards. And looks like after this fight, I am going to have to change out my controller. So, oh,
To the southeast! Make ready!
all right. Shouldn't be much longer with these facetum dudes.
This better be the last of them!
Oh, I missed that one. Little dive, 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 maneuver there, dive, dive, dive. We're gonna dance. Alright.
My shadow remains.
So, I'm gonna switch controllers real quick here. Alright. There we go. Hopefully it didn't mess it up too bad. 'Tis the season for allergies. Alright. The whole purpose of doing dailies, the reason I'm doing this video, doing daily quests is kind of like finding a grinding spot, grinding XP, grinding gold or motifs or whatever it is you're looking for.
I'm in no condition to take
Um,
this phase.
you want to level up your character, and doing grinds and daily objectives, that's how you do it. And these traps usually don't hurt too much, so I just kind of sprint through them. I don't really dodge them, I just sprint through them.
Perhaps I failed to impress them. Yes, this may not get wise. Yes, this may surprise you.
Alright. And looks like I ended up where I don't want to be here. Did a circle. Liking you, dummy. Ouch. Oh, Magoo, you did it again, sir. And that one does hurt just a tiny bit. Yahoo!
Well done. Will I be taking orders?
And if I do go through too fast through these videos, feel free to comment on that if I am going too fast, and I could redo the quests so you guys can, so I could do it slower and you guys could actually see what I'm doing and what needs to be done.
Remedial spellcraft is all I can muster, but I will aid you as best I can. Lead on.
Kill these overly friendly gentlemen over here. And I'm not really going to do the daily quests per se, since we are going to be kind of short on time here, and I do want to keep my videos down to a easy to watch 30 minutes,
At last.
kind of like a little series.
But don't kill it.
But I will show you where the dailies are in both the Clockwork City and the Gold Coast. But those are if you have DLC.
It's duplicating itself. Beware! Find the shadows! It's making more of them!
And yeah. This guy does have some pretty nasty area of effect here.
More shadows?
I am sorry for all the coughing here, guys, but it's definitely 'tis the season.
Fetch it! It's multiplying!
There we go.
Time to reclaim what is mine. Maliad tebiet tahir! Clockwork sit morad! Henry, you never know how much you miss a thing until it tries to kill you. More ridiculous machines? I've had enough of this.
Well,
We still have a long way to go. Behold, the Clockwork City. Sotherseal's brass fortress waits at the end of this road. We should go there at once. Keen to find out who sent us on that delightful jaunt through the new Martis.
and another thing too, guys. This is something you only have to do one time. Uh, Fighting through like I just did there. Once you fight through there the first time, then you will open up way shrines along the way, and you could just travel to the way shrines in the Clockwork City and go to the dailies. Which let's see, Clockwork City. We go to our map here, and we zoom all the way out, right? So you have Cold Harbor up here that you could go to. Clockwork City is going to be right down here. And looks like we already have a way shrine opened up over here. I just did that for viewer purposes. It is a good way to grind XP and level up as well. And for those of you that do not have the DLC or any DLC, doing the Harborage quests, which is the main quest line, that will get you leveled up pretty quickly. You get plenty of extra skill points. I personally do not like the Harborage. It's kind of a long, grueling process. But some people might like doing that. But that's for people that do not have DLC. And couple of good grinding spots. You'll see a lot of people in these areas. You know, if you go to the Rift, there's a spot over. Well, let's see here. I will show you. So, if you go to the Rift, and you got Riften right over here, This area right here on your map, where you see kind of like that little messed up looking circle area, that's a good grinding spot. And up here you will find a lot of mammoths and giants. Those are also good grinds. If you go to Stone Falls, a little bit down past Davin's Watch here, you had the Starved Plain. That's another really good one to grind for XP and level up. And you also have a nice little dolmen over here. And dolmens are a good way to get experience and also items, chests, drops, gold. Just, just a little info.
Debate fear. I warned you never to come back. And you, one of Fear's lackeys, I take it.
Luciana Pullo. Hospitable as ever? Go talk to her. I'll not waste my time speaking.
Hold there. Only that's for you.
And then you want to talk to him after you talk to her.
Citizen, I appreciate your
And you get that nice little skill point. Wonder if my cake is even taking effect here. Okay, yes it is. So you go into the Brass Fortress here. Yeah, looks like I'm going to go a little bit over a half an hour. It's alright. And whenever you see an undiscovered area, go ahead and discover it just for future sakes, and also you get experience based upon that. This way shrine here is actually very important for the Clockwork City if you plan on doing the Clockwork City dailies. So we're going to go ahead and discover that. So this is one that you want to talk to here. They give you a daily job. You just, I'll take the contract, I accept. And this guy over here, Raz Gurug.
Alchemist looking for some gold? Looking to help us. Now these hand the supplies to me.
Alright, so that's where you get the dailies. And from there on, you just follow the quest and pretty much self-explanatory there, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go ahead and use this way shrine, and I will show you where to get the dailies for the Gold Coast. We'll just travel down to Anvil here. And the dailies for the Gold Coast are kind of random. There's a couple of different quests you could get. One of them is the arena, the roar of the crowd. That is one of the more popular quests that people get. But mostly you have the looming shadows or the common good quest that you will get. But it is kind of random. So there are two daily boards that you can get in the Gold Coast. One in Anvil and one in Kvatch. Did I miss the door into Anvil? I did not. Just trying to see where I need to be here. So this is your daily mission board over here in Anvil. And that's where you find it on your map, right over here next to the Enrich's Public House. So we'll go ahead and take that bounty writ. And that one is Buried Evil. And these are missions that you can do solo. They're not hard. And the big bosses that are on the daily missions, because they're delves, and they're delves that you're doing. There's a lot of people usually doing dailies, so usually you have someone there fighting as well, doing dailies. So they are things you could do solo. You do not need to be a part of a group. Although it is nice to, share the love and share the experience with your friends here. So now we're just gonna, looks like, travel cross country over to Kvatch. Trevor, Chris Grunter to Kvatch. And the Gold Coast is also a really good. The whole area is just a good grind because everything's high level, high experience drop, things like that. All right, we are almost here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in trouble for trespassing because, I'm a bad boy like that. Alright, so here we are in Kvatch. And where you go for your daily quest here
And you do well to loosen that codpiece. Why do what?
is going to be right over this way. I believe. Oh, nope, I lied. Sorry. Right over here in this circle area. So I'll show you on our maps here. Right over here, the Trader's Circle. That's where you will find your dailies over here in Kvatch. So we'll just pick up this writ and I will end this video. Well, look at that! I got the arena. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Wolfish Grin 84. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it was informative. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to message me or my buddy Irish Assassin 986 or my buddy OG Blaze 91. Have a great day.